On today's episode of The Front Row, we are in the office of Dr. Chris Smith, who directs the Vernacular Music Center here at Texas Tech University's School of Music. Chris, welcome back to The Front Row. It's always great to have you as a guest.
It's always great to be back.
Well, one of the things that I love to come to talk to you about is because I talk to you about things I don't talk to anyone else about, because vernacular music is so interesting and so cool. And one of the staples that has historically been part of this is the Winter Solstice concert. And I'm so happy that it's back again this year and can't wait to be a part of it. Let's tell our listeners about it. Just fill us in.
Okay. So for many years, the VMC has run some kind of or other of sort of seasonal celebration. We called it the Celtic Christmas, and we called it this, and we called it that. And we kind of settled on the idea of a solstice festival, which is, as everybody knows, those days in the year when the day is the shortest and the night is the longest, or the summer solstice, the opposite. And historically in North Europe, that longest night of the year, which comes a little bit before December 25th usually, that longest night of the year was a time when people thought it was especially important to feel connected to one another, to maintain a sense of continuity, that the dawn will come, that the days will grow longer, that the spring planting will come around again. Because when you live close to the cycles of the earth, in the depths of winter, it can feel as if maybe spring is not going to come again. So we had the idea of this solstice celebration. We've done it with various formats and in various venues over the years. There were years when we were unable to do it, whether because of the COVID lockdown or various kinds of circumstances. So we also are really glad to be back. It's this Sunday, December the 7th at 2 p.m. in the Machen Theater on the Texas Tech campus. Machen is around 18th and Canton, just inside the Tech campus, the Machen Theater. It's a wonderful theater. We've been in it before. We've got great friends in the Division of Theater and Dance. And so we're really happy to be able to present this show, this Solstice show, on Sunday the 7th at 2 p.m. in that theater. It's kind of like a homecoming for us.
Well, and I was just in there to see the opera. It's been beautifully refurbished. It's a wonderful space. It'll be perfect for the solstice.
Yeah, and we've had good luck in the last few years. Of course, we've worked with Dr. Bill Gelber from Theater and Dance for years, and he's another one of the readers like yourself and Angela Mariani who performs in the Solstice concert. Bill is also retiring. This is his final year. It feels like the end of an era.
Right.
But it's kind of great to have him on stage for the Solstice concert. And he served as dramaturge this time. And actually all of our texts were selected by him from the works of William Shakespeare, because he just got finished directing Hamlet, and he's one of the great Shakespeare scholars. And so we had our theme this year for this concert on Sunday the 7th is Shakespeare at the Solstice. And we have, as we always do, we have music and instrumental music and choral music and solo song and dance music and dancers and puppets. I hear rumors of a giant Krampus who is going to put in an appearance. And it's always an opportunity for people from across the campus and around the community to come together and remind one another that we are all part of a community, and that one of the ways that communities build and rebuild and retain their sense of themselves is by sharing music and dance. And so Jerry Serrano, the great Jerry Serrano jazz singer and instrumentalist, will be performing. Amy and Scott Ferris will be performing. My own Tech Folk Orchestra, the Historical Performance Ensemble, will be singing shape note hymns. We've got some little tiny Morris dancers and one great big Krampus puppet. And it's a really good time. It's free and open to the public. The show runs about 75 minutes, I would say. Sunday, December the 7th at 2 p.m. in the Machen Theater.
Is it a ticketed event?
It is a free event.
Free
and open to the public.
Great, excellent. Well, Chris, what you just described is one of the things that I like most about the Solstice concert, is that there is singing, there's playing, there's dancing, but within those, there's incredible variety just within those little pillars.
Yeah.
I don't know how you do it. It's amazing to me.
Well, it's that some folks who, if you spent time on the left coast or the right coast, you might be familiar with this kind of festive event called the Revels. It's something that began in Cambridge, Massachusetts, where I'm from, in the early 1970s. And it's a big sort of festive, spectacular concerts. Lots of different people kind of trundling on stage and doing their bit and then trundling off in the next group. But we're, this year, because we have the theater, because we're working with some students from the class called Theater and Dance in the Community, brilliant young designers, Aidan Hemphill and Kyra Zemlock have done incredible, like there's a whole 4-way sound design, pre-roll audio thing and animations and lighting schema. So it's very collaborative. In response to your comment, it's everybody kind of knows their job. Fingers crossed. It's always a little bit of a tightrope act. But we always remember for years at the Solstice, our Ferranti, in the Irish, the man of the house, the host, was our dear departed friend Tom McGovern, who was a faculty member in Health Sciences Center. And Tom, as like a good ex-priest, he was an incredible improviser. And things would go sideways during the solstice, and he'd just laugh, and he'd crank up his Irish accent to 11, and it would be charming and wonderful. Well, we lost our dear friend Tom, and the first year we came back after his death, it was actually kind of a tribute. The show was offered as a tribute to him. But in some ways, every iteration of the Solstice is a tribute to Tom and the spirit that we found in Tom and the spirit that he brought to it, which is, joyful and welcoming and thoughtful and poetic and elevated and very comfortable with a certain degree of improvisation. So, it's usually a good time. It's great for kids.
Right. It's wonderful. And I think it's great. It is great for kids and families, yet it's got a Shakespeare basis this year,
Absolutely.
which I think is brilliant.
Yep.
And especially with Bill Gelber helping out, and all of your musical felicities that you have, it's just going to be super.
Yeah, it's a good time, and I hope that people can come.
Right.
And if folks are beyond the immediate area or they can't get out, it will be streamed via the School of Music's webpage, and closer to the event, we will post the streaming link for that.
Wonderful.
So that's Sunday, December 7th at 2 p.m. in the Majan Theater, the VMC Solstice Celebration. Shakespeare at the Solstice.
Wonderful. Our guest on the front row today, Dr. Chris Smith, who directs the Vernacular Music Center here at Texas Tech University School of Music. Thank you so much for being our guest today.
My pleasure.